Welcome, everyone, to this special edition Indy Gothic Society Wax Radio Indy.com presents Then Comes Silence. Thank you to Shameless Production PR for helping us out with this interview. And with that said, let's get to Then Comes Silence. Welcome. Now, just because I like to avoid the same questions that everybody else asks, why don't you go ahead and do the introductions and, give us the short history of what it has been up to this point.
The whole saga of Then Comes Silence in 10 seconds. Well, okay. We started in 2012, and I'm actually the only one left from that team. But it's not really the same band like it was in 2012. We have changed pretty much since then. I think I have started counting from 2015 when we released Nyctophilian. That's when things started to happen, and that's when the band found the sound. And we're a 3-piece. We used to be a 4-piece, 4 guys, but now we're 3. And we're just about to release a new album in April with Metropolis.
Okay, and
there's a lot of things in between that that I didn't mention, but we can talk about that.
Yeah, we want. Feel free to talk about anything you like, and then we'll definitely get to the new album and upcoming U.S. tour and all that. Now, the first question does have to do with touring, and this is from a good friend of mine, DJ Mad Alice, who's wondering about the struggles with touring in the States and everything that you have to do in order to do that.
You mean like practical stuff?
Like visas and how far ahead of time you have to set up everything before you even, book a flight.
Yeah, I think it's good for you to know. It's good for the Americans to know how hard everyone else are working for it, because it takes like a half a year, to get the visa, or within 6 months. Sometimes it's this time it was quite fast. We got it in 4 months. Last time I think it was a little bit more than 5 months. So and everyone is always advising us to be at least you have to be at least 6 months ahead to make sure you get it in time. So that's how long it takes, and I don't know why, but there's a lot of paperwork, and once you get that form fixed, then you have to fill in that form, and after that form you have to send it there, and this and that everywhere. So it's you don't do the application in one day.
Yeah, and it's expensive as well.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely. I forgot that too. Yeah, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Also to be able to even do it, you have to have quite of amount of gigs to make it worth it from the start. So you have to even before you even start paying the visum and everything. You have to have a lot of gigs ready for you, so you know that it's going to happen.
Yeah, you have to have a schedule because the first thing they're gonna ask for is can we see your itinerary? Can we see the schedule? Where are you playing? What town? States? So you can't really apply for the visa and then okay, let's go ahead and look around, see what we can get. So no, you have to have something before you can show it to them, and we're pretty confident about at least we might not do any, big profit on a tour, but we can at least pay for everything. But that's because we sell a lot of merchandise, and that's the thing that's always saving us from crashing, from bankruptcy.
Yeah. And now, do you find it easier to tour in, say, Europe, as opposed to, North America?
I mean, it's often shorter distances start. So, and also often we can, if we have longer tours in Europe, we can bring our own gear. We can drive around. In US, we have to rent the van. We have to rent the instruments and all the gears and everything, because we can't fly with everything, obviously. So in that way, yes, it's easier in Europe. But on the other hand, it has been since we joined Metropolis and we started to work with Rock Road booking. They have helped us a lot with our touring in the States.
Okay, and you, what would you say is the response in the U.S. compared to, say, a European tour? Do you feel there's a difference? Do you feel, there's more of a reaction in one than the other, or are they relatively the same?
I must say that in the audience in the US is much younger than the audience in Europe, and that's a very good thing.
Yeah,
it gives me hope, because 3 years ago I was a little bit worried, because I'm still younger than the crowd in Europe, so they are getting older, So we need to see new faces, young blood. And after the first tour and the second tour we did in US, we felt pretty much that it's you're going the right way. There's a lot of youngsters there, digging the old music, the new music, picking up Cure, Susan and the Banshees,
and even the new bands also.
Yeah, even
I think mainly the new bands, but yeah, of course. In Europe, it's more the big crowd is the one who started the whole scene in the 80s, basically, and that's the biggest crowd, I think, and of course there comes the newer generations comes and goes, but I think the main crowd is still the original 80s crowd.
Yeah, there are a lot of anecdotes, from the 80s, which is cute. It's nice.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. But I really hope this movement. I think it's kind of a movement in the US, because I've never seen that many young goths in one place as in the US. So I really hope it's gonna spill over a little bit to Europe.
And I think it's starting to happen here also. Like when you go to gigs, and here in Sweden you see new faces now every week that I never seen before.
Yeah.
So it's starting to happen here also.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that kind of leads into another question. As far as like you were saying, the age. Now, do you feel that because we here in the States are very jealous of Europe, and there are just multiple festivals, between Whitby and Treffin, and then you got Mira Luna. It just seems like every other month there's a giant, festival. And it seems that when you have festivals, over in Europe. They seem to be done right. Whereas when they have festivals over here, like, certain ones done in, like, say, California or, Nevada, they seem to be more of a cash grab. Have you seen that difference? And when you are part of the festivals in Europe, do you feel that you are well taken care of?
I think mainly a lot of the European festivals, especially the ones in Germany, has been around for so many years, especially Treffen, and so they have a good reputation, and they have done it for so many years, so they know how to do it properly. I don't know else what to say. We haven't played in that many festivals yet in the States. Many smaller one, but those have been amazing. But you can't compare that to Treffen, of course.
Mm. No, I think we have only done Murder of Crows so far.
Yeah,
and that was lovely. It was amazing.
Yeah, 2 times.
No, once. Yeah. And, but we're doing the Dark Force Fest in April.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the second one. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's a difference. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. There are a few kind of like Cold Waves also is a good one. Seems that you got to be careful here in the States, as trusting, the promoters and all of that. You don't want to end up with another Fire Fest, where and guess what? There's no bands, and you're stuck. Now, yes, and now switching over, do you all consider the rise of social media and sites like Bandcamp to be a positive or a negative influence?
That's a tricky one.
Yeah, I agree. It's a tricky one.
I think mainly Bandcamp has been a good thing. They have bad sides also, but mainly positive, for sure. Especially for the ones who release their own music without labels. And but with social media, it have taken so much away from as an artist to just play music and have now you have to be more like a complete business with a advertisement team, and you have to do everything. It's so
you have to be an entrepreneur. And it can be a good thing, but it can also be a sad thing, because if there are only bands working as entrepreneurs and like businessmen, then we will miss. There are not going to be any more bands like Motley Crue or things like they could just focus on having fun,
play music,
partying, playing music, writing new albums, and just doing the rock and roll thing 100%, because that's what people want to see. Like Guns N' Roses, there's bands like that. Even the grunge bands did that too in the 90s. So we don't really have that now, because if you're going that direction, then you're going to crash in like 2 weeks, because there's no one is taking care of your business. No one is doing the stuff on socials, because you have to do it yourself. And then
mainly like be an entertainer on social media also. So
and not everyone can be entertainers, because when we toured with William Faith and the Bellwether Syndicate the first time. We admired William because he was so good on stage. He was very good at talking to people. He's very relaxed and he's witty. He's fun. And then the same thing with the visual video. Dusty, he's extremely well. With the audience, he can really like capture them.
Yeah.
We're not really used to that. To me, it's really hard because I'm not an entertainer. I can be funny sometimes. Well, okay, I can yeah, I think so. But not on stage really. It's not really my platform to like. I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, we want to let the music talk when we are playing live, and we don't want to have a long monologues between songs. We just not that kind of band. And that's fine, but it's hard just with the social media stuff that there's probably plenty of artists that hates that part, but that makes incredible music, but they never reach the crowd or like their new fans because they don't want to use social media in that way.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, my grandmother used to have a book that was titled Swedish Humor and Other Myths. That's my great grandfather was from Sweden. Now, when it comes to that, and do you think that once again with the differences between Europe and the States as far as a tour, do you kind of put the band in a different mindset when you're over in Europe as opposed to the United States, or do you just is it pretty much the same show whether or not it's in Whitby or whether or not it's in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think we should. We don't. We are doing our thing, and hope it will be enough. I think. Then the other hand, also as a European band, it's a little bit more exotic for people to see a European band in the States, and the same goes here. It's like if you go to a goth club or something in Sweden, and there's a American band or a Canadian band or something, that's a little bit something special, something extra, something that you don't see every day. So you have a little bit of an upper hand in that regard, I think.
And right now we're going to take a little and listen to some of your music.
When the light is fading, crying won't Against the wall, someone made a double skull. Bullet shot into my back. Down I was suspect. Just no face. SCAB! Blue life murder. SCAB! Ignoring me, asking why. Put this cop is fucking high. Slam me down on the ground. Let it shoot off in the side of town. Breonna Taylor. SCAB! Mulatto Castile. SCAB! Adam Trump's not a pretty girl. The fuck is wrong with this world? Illegal play and for my state. Former wife on protecting hate. Mayor Rice. SCAB! George Floyd. SCAB! LAPD, IMPD, they're all the same. NYPD, whatever PD, playing a dangerous game. For the Black Lives Lost, ACAB. For the Native Lives Lost, ACAB. For the LGBT, ACAB. For you and me, ACAB. No just no peace, ACAB. Blue life murder, ACAB. No just no peace, ACAB. Blue life murder, ACAB.
All righty, and we're back with Then Comes Silence. And now let's go with the fun questions. Is there somebody in the group who is always late for everything? You know, anybody that wakes up, late, or anybody who's ever missed a flight or for like a gig or something like that, and they are on their own?
No, that never happened actually. No.
And I need to say, just I've been alluded. I'm usually late because I'm Spanish, so it's a cultural thing. So I'm a bit too old to change that now. So there's always some extra minutes that I need.
Yeah, but it's like Alex is always first. If you are leaving at 7 a.m, Alex is there 7:15. I'm there often like at 7. And Hugo is maybe a couple of minutes after that. So it's not, but yeah.
But also because we sleep.
Yeah. We like to. Me and Hugo are not. We're not morning persons. We take every second we can in the mornings.
Yeah. I got. I have the social anxiety, so I gotta show up early to some place because I'll be nervous that something will happen, and I'll get here late. So I'm I try to always be early, but I've heard stories about people being late. So now also, what are, be it worldwide, what are some of your favorite cities to play in?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's really hard.
But Chicago is one of them.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah. We always had fun in Chicago.
Yeah.
New
York.
New York is fun too.
And then just amazing places and beautiful cities. I don't know. Antwerpen was really nice.
Yeah,
it was just because the city is beautiful.
Yeah, we had a really nice experience in London.
Yeah,
London has always been good to us. Paris was great last year. Berlin.
Yeah, Athens.
Yeah, Athens. That was fun.
Yeah.
Greece. Athens in Greece. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done Athens, Georgia yet. So
no.
Yeah. That's a great city.
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, because I had first saw you, much like everyone else, when you played with the Bellwether Syndicate in Chicago, and I had to I got off work, drove up to Chicago, went to the show, and then drove back home and went to work the next day in about 3 hours. So it was well worth it. Now getting back to the music, and where did the idea for the Four Horsemen come about? Because I noticed that you're doing albums, and then the Four Horsemen comes out.
Yeah, the thing is that it has to do with the pandemic, and I think we had postponed about 5 or 6 tours, something like that. So people were starting to get really annoyed, especially in Germany,
especially us.
Yeah, and us, of course. Yeah, that's true. So we had to do something.
We wanted to do something.
Yeah, we had to, we didn't just want to sit home and do nothing. So why not? Since the whole world is already, Sweden was isolated from everyone else, and it was pretty much the same for everyone else. We couldn't go anywhere, we couldn't do anything, so we started planning on making a cover thing, and today it's so much easier nowadays. Doing it digitally, it's so easy. It's not really easy, but it's a little bit. You don't have to apply for licenses for physical releases. So it's in that way it's much easier to like planning a project like that. Having said that, we still had to get the approval from all the artists, and we did. Everyone approved,
but it was hard.
It was really. It took some time.
We had to skip a couple of songs.
Yeah, we skipped a song by Doors. Yeah.
And Jimi Hendrix was not available in the US.
Exactly, Jimi Hendrix is not available in the US due to the ones who's taking care of his royalties. I don't know who it is, but someone in the US didn't approve last minute. But it's not the same organization. I don't know what's it called, publisher or whatever, who's taking care of it. The rest of the world, and they were okay with it. So you can hear that version outside US and Canada. Yeah. But anyway, we had to do something else than touring. So this was a good thing, interesting thing to do. A fun thing to do.
We also had we did release the album Machine basically the same day the day before the lockdowns.
Yeah.
So it was too early for us to start making new songs, and we really wanted to go out and tour with Machine, but we never. We weren't able to do that, so we just wanted to do something in there at the rehearsal.
Yeah, and that's and also it was a very good practice space for the next the next album after Machine, because learning other people's music gives you perspective and
new ideas.
Exactly. So that was only a good thing to do.
And now with the upcoming tour, do you expect not only with this tour but also the next tour to keep expanding to more cities in North America?
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah, always. I mean, we always want to expand, and we also would like to go to.
Oh yeah, we have Mexican fans, but we've never been invited to Mexico, so that would be fun.
Yeah, and Argentina.
Yeah, and but this tour in the US, this upcoming tour is mostly on the eastern side, I think. So hopefully we can find something for the West later this year or maybe early next year or something. Let's see. We're gonna start working on it.
Yeah, because I know so many people always are asking me, hey, you know, they're coming back on tour and like, you know, do you know if they're going to be here? Do you know if you're going to be there? And I always tell them, hey, sometimes, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to go to New Jersey to go to Dark Forces Fest. You got to go to Chicago to go to Cold Waves. Got to go down to Tampa to go to Absolution Fest. You know, wherever you may have to go, unless you have the frequent flyer to Europe or, you know, Sweden or anything like that, then your best chance is, you know, just to go wherever you can, because it's worth it, you know.
It's the same here. We don't really sit here and wait for a cool festival to pop up. We have to go to Germany if we want to go see cool bands, you know, in a cool festival, you know, like Treffen or Mary Luna and stuff like that. So it's we're used to, like, you know, moving around to experience stuff. I remember when we played in Wichita, there was one guy who flew all the way from Columbus, Ohio, and he was commenting on socials that, like, oh, I'm at the airport now, blah blah blah. So looking forward to see you, blah blah. And when we played in Los Angeles, there was one guy from Las Vegas who drove from all the way from Las Vegas just to see the show. So hopefully people can just, you know, meet up where we are, because we can't really be everywhere. Even though we want to. Yeah, because I know somebody at that Chicago show with Bellwether Syndicate that flew from Tampa. All right. Well, that's a long flight, yeah.
To make it to the show. And he was like, hey, you know, it's worth it because at least it's still in the States.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, and I always say, you know, you got to do what you got to do to make the show. And talking about that with the new album, do you? And I noticed that you have some limited edition vinyl with that. Do you find that vinyl is kind of making a comeback, and are you going to be offering it again in the future?
Oh yes.
Yeah, we always have vinyls. It's very popular in Europe also. I think the next hype will be CD again. Like they're coming back also. Like for a while now, CDs has been not hot merch or hot, you know.
Except for Italy. Yeah. The Italians, they love CDs for some reason.
Yeah. Alrighty. We are going to take another quick break here for more music from Then Comes Silence, and we will return.
Nothing,
with Then Come Silence. We need to wrap it up here. But now, where can everybody find your music? And I highly suggest that they not only try to make it to your live shows, but if you can't make it to the live shows, one of the best ways to support any band is merch sales. I'm a big fan of, buying the merch and to help out the bands. What social medias or anything they can find you at?
Almost all of them. And you can find us on Bandcamp. We have everything on Bandcamp.
In US, for merch sales, you have to go to Metropolis.
Yeah, Metropolis are taking care of some of the Bandcamp stuff and the distribution.
Yeah, for US. And for the rest of the world, we are doing it ourselves.
Yeah, and a little bit with help of Metropolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, well, it's not like it used to be, we don't have that many record stores anymore, but it should be, well, yeah, I'm not 100% sure you can find everything in a store, but well, hopefully you can, because we have so many different labels, so we're spread out. Yeah.
And also you can always find all the links and everything at our webpage, thencomesilence.eu or .com, I don't know.
Both. Yeah, both.
Yeah. And you can find our Bandcamps and everything from there.
And on Discogs. You can find it on Discogs.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't hear you now.
All right. And do you have any upcoming plans to more people that you know of, such as Caroline from True Moon, for any, guest spots?
Maybe. We have some people showing up on this upcoming album. Dusty from Vision Video is singing on one song. Guest from Åsa Anymore, she's doing some theremin stuff, and a lady called Emma from a project called Mon. She's one of the most interesting electronic acts in Sweden. She's doing 2 songs with us, I think. Yeah. So we have guests.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Try to do that on every time we do a record, to invite some music colleague or something. It makes it more interesting.
Yeah. And by the way, I've seen that True Moon, they're actually touring in the US at the moment.
Yeah.
So, I deeply recommend. Yeah, you have to go see
Chicago, which is very exciting because
that's so cool. Yeah.
That's on the list of people I never thought I'd be able to see live in person.
Mm-hmm.
And she is definitely amazing. Once again, thank you very much for your time. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again, not only with Vision Video, and I hear Tears for the Dying, all of which are friends of ours here, but also, like I say, in many other places, really looking forward to you. And I highly suggest people that not only go to check out Then Come Silence, Then Come Silence, Bandcamp.com, but also, like I say, go out and, get the merch and help support the band. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you at the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you.
See you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good evening.
You too.